What's up guys, Miles here with 9to5Mac. And when Sonny Dixon sends you a message, you can always count on it being, well, interesting. Which is why I now have a MagSafe wallet made from genuine alligator leather. It's made in France by a company called, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce their name because I'm too Midwestern for that. But I was initially intrigued by this wallet because the video that Sonny sent me made it seem as though this wallet was going to be far more reliable to use than the Apple-made MagSafe wallet. So I figured we would check this out and compare the two to see if this is the ultimate alternative to Apple's MagSafe wallet offering. As stated earlier, this wallet is made from 100% genuine alligator leather, which is so sick because alligators are dope. And it definitely has a unique feel compared to standard leather used for wallets. It's extremely soft to the touch and has a really nice feel in the hand. The stitching is very even and consistent, and right here you've got this metal emblem that can come in 3 different finishes, including gold, but we've got it here in steel. And from the looks of it, it seems like this emblem is something that would easily get snagged off over time, but it actually feels like the opposite. It feels extremely firm on the leather, and when I pull on it, there isn't the slightest bit of give, which is pretty reassuring. Because of the size of this wallet, it's only going to be compatible with the iPhone 12, 12 Pro, and obviously the 12 Pro Max. I know quite a lot of you are riding the iPhone 12 mini hype train right now, so I'm sure some of you might be a little bit upset about the lack of compatibility here, but I personally prefer a larger size phone, so I'm good to go, and I think it fits quite nicely here on the 12 Pro Max. There are 2 card slots here on the Alligator wallet, just like on Apple's MagSafe wallet, and they do a very good job of not quantifying anywhere on the website or in the review materials of how many cards exactly are meant to fit inside this wallet. But based on my usage, it's definitely 2 cards max. I tried fitting 2 cards in each slot, and that was an absolute nightmare. As far as the fit and removability of the cards, I will preface this by saying there kind of is a break-in period. The leather is naturally going to be very tight on the cards at first, but over time it'll start to expand and loosen up. And I've only been using this wallet for about a week now, but even within that time, I've experienced the leather starting to expand a bit, making removing the cards a lot easier than when I first tried it out. To make it easy for you to remove the cards, you definitely have to leave a good portion of the card sticking out. I'd say about 10 to 20% at minimum. And when doing this, you shouldn't have to worry at all about your cards potentially falling out. As long as the cards are far down enough to go past the camera lenses, then you'll be a-okay. My biggest problem with this wallet so far is that it's not so fun using this wallet with metal credit cards. And I wanted to hold off talking about price points until now because of how ironic I think this is. This Alligator wallet costs nearly $500 US, and so it's clearly meant to be a high-end luxury item. And so it wouldn't be that far off to assume that someone who doesn't sweat buying a $500 MagSafe accessory would have a metal credit card or 3. Removing metal cards from this Alligator wallet, especially when you've got another card inside, can be somewhat troublesome. If you try to pull it out the same way you would a normal plastic credit card, almost every time you're just going to end up taking the entire MagSafe wallet off because you don't have that flex factor that you get with plastic cards. One of the best methods I developed for trying to remove this card from the wallet is kind of gripping it from the sides like so and then pulling it up vertically, and that's something, you know, I can get used to over time. And it's like, how many times are you realistically pulling your credit card out to buy something, especially when I'm always at the house? But just doing that doesn't feel very comfortable on a metal credit card. Another method I've developed, which is more comfortable but slightly less effective, is kind of just pressing down on it and kind of just trying to pull up like so. But you see, I think I just have too much of the card in there, so it's like really struggling to come out. Normally it's fine though. See, oh, there we go. Got it out. When comparing this to the Apple Wallet, this is something that Apple does a lot better. Removing metal cards from the Apple MagSafe Wallet is so much easier to do. I still have to kind of grip the Apple card from the sides and then pull it up vertically, but there's so much less tension when pulling it up. Metal card compatibility is clearly something that Apple focused a lot more on than the makers of the Alligator wallet, unfortunately. Now, the biggest complaint that people have had with the Apple-made MagSafe wallet is how easily it falls off when you're putting it in your pocket like tight jeans, or just how weak the magnetization is in general. And I gotta say, here on the Alligator wallet, that is no problem at all. I could knock off the Apple MagSafe wallet from my phone in one loose swipe, and that's something that's nearly impossible to do here with the Alligator wallet. It's extremely firm and definitely more reliable for pocketing, which is something that people who are always on the go are going to be quite concerned with. Using this Alligator wallet in comparison to the Apple MagSafe wallet truly gives me that peace of mind. I never feel like it's going to accidentally come off. It's funny because I initially got the Alligator wallet first and I got this Apple MagSafe wallet afterwards just to make sure I had a decent basis of comparison here for this Alligator wallet, and I'm just stunned by how weak the magnetization is. Like, I can just boom and it's off like that. Like, that's something I could never do with this Alligator wallet. Watch. Like, I'm sitting here slapping it, like, I could swipe on this a million times and it's just not gonna come off. And that's not something I can say for this Apple MagSafe wallet here. I like the design of this. I like how compact it is compared to the Alligator wallet. And I like how there's a little slit here so you can kind of push your credit cards up in case they get stuck. But outside of that, the magnetization is just a deal breaker for me, simply. I know some people said that maybe you should practice to use this MagSafe wallet with your iPhone. No. Because with this, you don't have to practice. So all in all, this wallet is nice, and I do personally prefer it to Apple's MagSafe wallet, but I'm simply a mere mortal, and having a wallet this expensive on my phone kind of just feels wrong. This is simply just too rich for my blood. But if you're in the market for a $500 MagSafe accessory, then, you know, this is a pretty good option. You don't get a MagSafe animation like you do with the Apple-made MagSafe wallet, and because of the size, it isn't going to be compatible with the iPhone 12 mini. Also, removability for metal cards isn't as great as the Apple-made MagSafe wallet, but like I said, that could change over time with continued usage as the leather expands more and more. And if those things don't bother you at all, this is a pretty good option, and I'd recommend it for those who can easily afford it. Thanks to Sonny Dixon for helping me get my hands on this Alligator wallet. It is super nice, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for future content like this. Thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you in the next one.